Hi everybody and welcome to my channel. I am Heidi. I am growing sprouts, and the reason I'm doing that, one of the main reasons why, is because I do enjoy eating them. But the biggest reason is my husband and I live here in Florida on our boat, and our time here in Florida for the winter season is coming to an end. And to kind of go out with a bang, we're going to take our boat over to the Bahamas, and we're going to be there for about 3 weeks. And we will be anchoring in some places that there will be no supplies. And although we will be getting back to civilization now and then to stock up, just wanted to be sure that we had some fresh greens every day. And in order to do that quickly, sprouts was the way to go. And so years ago, my mom would grow sprouts. She would use a big wide mouth mason jar with some cheesecloth across the top of it, and she would grow her sprouts that way. And I would choose that way as well, but I don't have any jars here on the boat, and I would have to buy a whole case, and I'm not quite ready to grow that amount of sprouts at this time. So I went online and actually went to Amazon, and I found a seed sprouter right here. I'll give you a link down below so that you can check it out if you're interested in it. So stick around and I will show you how I grow sprouts. I'm going to go ahead and get my seeds started, and this is the mix that I have. This is a broccoli, clover, red radish, and alfalfa mix. And there's the website in case you're interested, toddseeds.com, and all the information you need to know. Now they do come in a bag, but I've transferred them to this jar. Just try and keep them dry. And I'm going to do a tablespoon of seeds per layer of my sprouter. So I'm going to get 2 tablespoons of seeds. Just going to go ahead and pour some water. These are just going to soak overnight. I'm going to put a piece of cellophane plastic wrap over the top of that. Keep anything from getting in there. Let this soak overnight, and we will be back tomorrow. Okay, I have my plastic wrap over the top of this. I'm going to let it sit out on the counter overnight. No need to refrigerate it or anything. Just leave it right on the counter, and we will drain them tomorrow morning. All right, well, my seeds have been soaking all night long. And all we're going to do is just put them into the trays. And if you look in here, you can actually see some of these seeds have started sprouting. I'm going to be super technical about this as far as how much I put. I'm just going to eyeball it as far as half into each tray. So this is actually the water tray. This is where the water drains to. I'm going to put my first tray on. This has all these little holes in there. It keeps small enough the seeds do not fall through. So I'm just going to go ahead and drain this through here. And then put in about half the seeds, and then just spread them out. All right, and then I'm going to take the second tray, lay that on top of here, and put in the remainder of the seeds. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and take the the lid strainer, put that on top, and we're going to go ahead and rinse these seeds now. Just put the water on very gently, and this is just to rinse all the seeds off, get them nice and clean. I'll go ahead and let that drain for just a minute. And you can see the water is a little on the brown side, so we are getting those nice and clean. I'm going to rinse it one more time. And the water is definitely clear this time. Okay, so now all we need to do is just let this sit on the counter, and then we're going to rinse it with water one more time today. So later in the day, right before supper time is usually when I rinse them again. And that's what you want to do every day. You are going to rinse your seeds once in the morning and once in the evening. So it needs to be done twice a day, and that's just to keep them from getting moldy and to keep the moisture in there so they don't start wilting. You want to keep them nice and vibrant. And yeah, so we'll track the progress for the next couple of days. Day 1, and we already have a few seeds sprouting. You can see one right there. And giving it a rinse. Just letting the water run over all the seeds. The water's gotten pretty clear. Now, keep draining. We can take a peek in there. Is some evidence of sprouting. You can see the little sprouts starting. It's the second day and getting ready to do the second rinse. And you can see how the sprouting is happening, and quite a bit's going on today. I'm going to go ahead and rinse it. And just lift that up, the water out. See the sprouts all coming out underneath, the roots really. Quite a bit of growth going on with these seeds. Do that, and you can see right there in the middle, we've got some good height on some of those right there. Gentle stream. It holds plenty. We'll come back to this later today. Boy, have these sprouts grown today. Just in that small amount of time. Look how big they are. So I'm giving them their last drink of water for the day. There they are. Lots of growth. I'm thinking these sprouts are done because they're actually even coming out through the top now. They're pretty long. Don't think there's a whole lot more growth that these things can do. All bursting out. That's pretty quick. I'm gonna go ahead and use some sprouts on sandwich. Nice, fresh